And what an interesting question. If I could go back in time and avoid drugs, would I? It's a twofold answer, right? And I want to be really careful with how I answer this question because, you know, my platform reaches a lot of people and it reaches a lot of younger people. Like for the people coming behind me, those younger men and women to avoid what I went through by any means necessary. So speaking to those people, absolutely.
I don't want to look at it right now.
If I knew the direction that my life was gonna head, you know, provided I started drinking and drugging, I 100% would have avoided that. But what I've learned is that in retrospect today, as a 42-year-old man who's coming up on 6 years of continuous sobriety, is that my life is lived forward and learned backwards. That I can't turn back the hands of time. I have to accept the hand that I was dealt, the cards that I was given per se. And today I'm very grateful for that experience. I'm extremely grateful for the experience that I've encountered as a direct result of my drinking and drugging career.
Stay the fuck off drugs, kids, man, because I fucked up so bad.
I'm one of the blessed few because unfortunately it doesn't play out most times as it's played out in my life. Unfortunately, it usually ends with, you know, you've heard it, jails, institutions, or death, right? So I'm one of the very blessed few that's been saved and afforded this life of recovery and peace and happiness, and so much so that I've given my life to helping those people that didn't avoid that first drink or drug who are still suffering, right? So I believe that I was almost saved for the specific reason of being the voice for the voiceless. You know, if I didn't succumb to my addiction, I wouldn't be good at what I do today, which is helping people find help, right? Because I use my platform, the very same thing that you're watching this on, to let people know that the disease of addiction is not a death sentence and that your history does not have to dictate your future. So that hopefully those people that have found themselves in a position that they can't get out of on their own, they look at my platform, my social media outlets, and they know that my story is one that has depth and weight. And they say, if that guy can get clean and sober, then I can get clean and sober. And hopefully they'll utilize the number that I've provided in the links below to call me if you need help. And then that's where I come in and I help you find the help that you might need or want, or for one of your loved ones or family members. So from that perspective, I'm extremely grateful that I've been blessed with the ability to endure my addiction and alcoholism, but at the same right, be saved from it as well. So from that perspective, I wouldn't take it back. But from the perspective of talking to a kid who's about to pick up or try a drink or a drug for the first time, yes, please, by all means, avoid it at all costs. And I want you to ask yourself a question. What inside of you makes you feel like you're not enough, that you think you need a drink or a drug to make your current situation better? Right? Like, let's get to the root of the problem. Let's not just focus on the physical act of a drink or a drug. Because I promise you, you are enough. You know, you're more than enough. Don't sell yourself short.
What do you think?
It hurts.
Thank you for asking me that. I think that hopefully will help or change the predicament of somebody headed in that direction that's being confronted with a drink or a drug. So thank you.